Welcome to December's video. Not a great deal of titles to choose from as we approach the end of the year, but there are a few games worth highlighting. We start with Wartales, an open-world RPG in which you lead a group of mercenaries across a medieval world in search of fame and fortune. Combat is turn-based and takes place on a grid, and I am getting strong Battle Brothers vibes on this one, so it's sure to interest a few people who like that game. Wartales comes to Steam Early Access December 1st. Solar Ash is Heart Machine's follow-up to Smash indie game Hyperlight Drifter. In this title, you journey through a weird and wonderful land, exploring locations and meeting interesting characters. In motion, the game reminds me a bit of Journey and Jet Set Radio as you glide and ground around the world. The environments look stunning, and it seems like the studio could have another hit on their hands. Solar Ash comes to PS4 and PS5 and the Epic Games Store December 2nd. This next game is a bit of a strange one. Wolfstride is ostensibly an RPG where you control a party of 3 who have come together to enter the Ultimate Golden God Tournament, the planet's most prestigious mecha tournament. You will need to repair and upgrade your mechs so that you can take on the best, and it sounds like there is also an overarching plot involving the 3 characters' past. Battles are turn-based and require preparation and positioning in order to triumph. The game has a brash style and the black and white art really suits that. Wolfstride comes to Steam December 7th. Wytchwood is a crafting adventure game that has you playing a mysterious old witch who casts spells, brews potions, and passes judgment on a collection of weird characters. The storybook art style is what really grabbed me when I first saw this game, and I like the look of the spell and potion crafting system. Wytchwood comes to Steam, PlayStation 4 and 5, the Xbox Series consoles, and Switch December 9th. Next, we have the obligatory roguelike, but before you skip forward in the video, this title has an interesting hook, as you play Firegirl, a young rescue officer who has to save civilians and sometimes cats from the procedurally generated blazes. It's certainly an interesting setting for a roguelike, with the mix of 2D sprites and 3D backgrounds giving the title a striking look. Firegirl Hack and Splash Rescue comes to Steam December 14th. Aeterna Noctis is a 2D Metroidvania that seems to have a heavy focus on combat. The handcrafted art uses traditional illustration methods that give the game a distinct look. Aeterna Games Studio promises a non-linear map with the player free to choose their path, and an adaptive difficulty system that scales progressively as you become more familiar with the combat and unlock new skills. These are lofty claims, but if the developer can pull them off, this could be a pretty special game. Aeterna Noctis comes to Steam, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series of Consoles and the Switch December 15th.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here?
Oh yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa. Hold on, let me check.
Find anything good?
Vex, you're not gonna believe this. Ouch! What the?
Finally for this month we have the next game from Image and Form, the developers behind the excellent SteamWorld series of games. In the Gunk, you play as Rani, a space hauler who lands on an untouched planet brimming with life. However, it's not all plain sailing, as the world is infested with toxic gunk. Using your trusty power glove, you have to heal the planet and uncover the secrets of old. Gameplay looks fairly fun, with various challenges and puzzles to solve, and a variety of environments to explore. The story is told via radio messages between Rani and her partner, which brings to mind Firewatch, with the developers promising an intimate narrative. Image and Form rarely fail to deliver, so I'm hopeful that the Gunk will live up to the quality of their previous titles. The Gunk is an Xbox exclusive and comes to Game Pass and the Xbox series of consoles December 16th.